Good morning everyone, my name is Scrapqueen, welcome back to my channel, and today I like to start a brand new design team project for Country Craft Creations. And today I'm going to use the Prima Marketing Moonchild collection, and I'm really excited because I really love it. First of all, Tamra sent me these flowers from Prima to go with the kit, to go with these papers, and the colors really matches perfectly, so I'm going to use that I think on the top cover. And then also these really nice charms, and they are 9 pieces, and I believe there are 3 buttons and 3 charms, and I think they are perfect to use in these in this collection. That's also from Moonchild, of course, but really awesome. Let me put this a little closer to the camera. Really cool, especially with these nice pearls on top of the moons. Cool, awesome. And then we get to the papers. I already make a haul for Country Craft Creations, but I always like to show you on each project what I used. So let's go real quick to the papers. There were 12 different sheets. I got 12 sheets. So this is the first one from Moonchild collection, and lots of silver foil on it, lots of butterflies. I really like the colors. There are even flowers in it, and really this piece is just a piece of art. And let's put this, and then the back of this, that's the same one as this one. There's lots of going on, really nice colors, white dots, some green, some mint, purple, really cool. Then this nice galaxy foiled page, I hope it gets good on camera, really cool. And on the back we have the cards, the really moon kind of thing, earth, planet kind of thing, and this is the back. Then we have this piece, also lots of silver foils on it. So cool. Flowers here on the left corner. Here also some flowers. So yeah, it's not only some earth, moon, galaxy thing. No, it really matches perfectly with feminine, and I really like that. Really cool. Now this one you can cut out, so you have nice 3x4 ATC cards. Really cool. I really love it. Anxious to start with these papers, and this one is really a galaxy thing, but I really like the dark and the white and the sparkles and the stars. Really cool. And then this one is really nice, really cool. Love the flowers, love the butterflies. So feminine. And then on this one again, a nice galaxy theme. Really good for some background papers. And this is really one of my favorite ones. Really, the butterfly. I love butterflies. I don't know why, but gosh, butterflies is really my thing. And the colors are perfectly. So really cool. And then this is a really nice background, nice soft pink with these moons, half moons, full moons, etc. So yeah, lots of things to go play with. So I have 12 papers. So yeah, let's see what we can do with 12 papers. So this was from Tamra sent me, and I recently bought a what size is this? This is the 4x6 size tag paper pad. I also bought myself because I think that I always love that, to use that. Yeah, okay, so let's use it. Let's start! Yeah, I'm so excited. So let's see what I come up with. Okay, thanks for watching for now, but lots to see more. Alrighty, well, I have to say, before I get started, I had, sometimes you get in the mailbox these letterbox packages, and I really thought, why not use these? And I don't know yet if I'm going to use it, but I just wanted to say that's the idea of using it. So I don't know exactly how, but I really like the size of this. So I'm going to measure how big my box is, because you can tear this apart, of course. Not tear it, you can unfold it like this. And yeah, I really like to use something that's out of the box. And yeah, I think I'm going to use it, and I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. I'm just going to try. So just grabbing a ruler before I get in my cable. So yeah, I'm just going to play with it. So first of all, I'm going to check how wide this is. And well, it's a little larger than 6. It's actually 6 1/4. So let's see, 6 1/4, and let's say it's 10 inches by, I don't know, 6 1/4 is a little too wide for me, so I'm just going to cut my paper at 6 1/8, so I'll have just a little space. 6 1/8 by, which did I say? 10, I think. 10. Yeah, 10 by 6 1/8, and then I'm going to see if this is a nice page size. So yeah, I am just go with the flow. So let's see how a page look like if I cut this down at 6 1/8 and 10. So let's see how I'm going to manage that. So that is 6 1/8. I think that is not this, but I'm just going to try it out. I'm just going to try it out. By 10, I believe. Then a page should look like this. Okay, and it still fits nicely. Okay, I really like the size of it. It's large. You can do a lot of nice things with this size. So yeah, I'm just going to work with this. What do you think? I think it's awesome. And well, perhaps if let me just work with the box and then decide how large the pages are going to be. I'm just going to see. I think, yeah, wait just a second. Let's go wild. Okay, let's see. Let's grab the scissors, because we don't need these flaps. We don't need that. So that is the first thing I'm going to cut. We don't need those flaps, and I don't think that we need these either. That's just for the box. And this one is already teared a little, so we don't need that too. We don't need it. So cut it, and this one I'm going to cut it just real quick to see how it goes. These little flaps, I don't need them too. Just go with the flow. I am really excited to see what I can do with some pieces we just sent to the mail. Okay, how far we are. Now, this still can be used as a closure, this piece. Well, why not? Using nice magnets, it still can be used. Now, here is an opening, and I don't think that I want to use this thing, but let me first cut out this piece. I I don't think that I want to use that. So I'm just going to go with flow, go with the flow. I like go with the flows. So let's move that. You see, now we have this piece. And I don't like this thing. So why not cut this even? So just place my ruler and just going to cut this out and see how it goes from here. See, this is better. This is way better. Okay, so now I'm going to do that exactly the same thing. So I'm using this fold line as a guideline. That is what I want to cut out. Now I don't know if this is straight from the bottom, but I think it is. Okay. What do we have left? Well, we still have this nice piece left for the closure. So these two flaps I will keep because I think that's a perfect way to make it a nice closure. But you never know with me. Okay, so far so good. Now we have these flaps. What can we do with these flaps? Because if I fold this, it's really bumpy. But what if, let's put this around it so it's not in my boobs. What if we made an extra fold line? Let's say, and I don't know how thick, but let's say this much. How it looks like. Let's fold this extra piece, and now we have a nice expandable piece. Okay, so perhaps that's perfect to use. My knife. Okay, let's make that same fold line on this side. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, but before something you always can cut off, but not if you are doing it too soon. So I'm just going to keep this piece. I don't know if I want this on the inner side or on this side. I don't know yet. But it's just for playing around and see how it goes. Just go with the flow. Okay, so far so good. Now I still think that we have the same size on the inner piece. Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm going to work on this page. Yeah, why not? And if you want to make it smaller, then you just have to cut out these flaps and you can make it any size you like, and then you still have a nice piece. Yeah, why not? I think, yeah, this is also perfect to make a waterfall on, and I think I'm going to start with a waterfall. It's always nice. Cool. And then we still can add something on here after that waterfall. Ta-da! Well, anyway, let's go crazy. Why not? I like it. Cool. Yep. Let's see how far it goes. Well, actually, so this is my base for this particular, yeah, let's do it. Okay, stay tuned and let's go making the first page. Okay, let's start with the waterfall. I really like making waterfalls, and these tags from the tag card, the journaling note cards, they are really nice to use. So yeah, and the size is just perfect. So I'm just going to see what size cards I'm going to make. So how you're going to measure that. So if you want to make want to use the full journaling card, you just measure that up. And that is, of course, well, I thought it was 4 by 6, but they aren't. So I can cut my papers at, well, 4, let's make them 4/1/8, because I really like a nice black edge. So 4/1/8, and I'm terrible in remembering, so I'm always grabbing a little note. So 4/1/8, and let's keep it 6/1/8. So that is what I'm going to cut my black in, but we need that extra 1/2 inch, of course. And that was what the 4/1/8 is. So the 4/1/8 needs an extra half. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4/5/8. So that is how I measure my paper. So let's try it out. I always make a try before I cut them all. So that's 4/5/8. 5. Say 1, 2, 3. Hope I have it correctly. I think I have, and 6/1/8. Let's see if I cut it nice. Yep, I did. Then make a flippity flop. Then I know for sure if I am correct. So this should do it, and yes, we have a nice edge, but I think I can make this a little shorter on this side, so I have it better equalized, because now I just see that the smaller sides are a little wider with the black edge than the top and the bottom, and I don't want that. So this can be just a little smaller. So I think, let's say, oh, I think I cut it on 6/1/4 instead of 6/1/8. So that's my mistake already. Okay, let's say 6/1/8. As I said, Diane. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, that's better. Okay, so I stick with my size 4/5/8 by 6/1/8. Then you have the perfect size score at a 1/2 inch, and then this journaling card fits perfectly. And let's check. Well, I know this is black on black, and then this fits perfectly on this page. Yay! So how many are we going to do? How many is this fitting? Well, I think 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, a lot. Anyway, a lot. They're fitting a lot on it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's make 10. I'm going to make 10 and then see how far it goes. Okay, back in 1 second. Okay, so I cut them all out, I fold them all out, and I make a nice little round corner, punch corner. And yeah, let's add these pages on. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. perfect. It really dries quick and I just love it. And it really stays where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to turn my page, grab the first one, add some glue, and then I'm just going to place this on top. Now this is black on black, so I need to check if I'm straight, because the first one definitely needs to go straight, because we are going to attach right along after this first one. So the first one is on. Now you flip it over and now you see that you have made your hinge. Oh, that's not too close. So this is the end of your hinge. Yeah, you see that little mark? That is the end of your hinge. So now we're going to apply the next one against this one. So really easy. Grab your next one. And then place it against that first hinge. Check if you are straight. Check it with this, the first page too. And I know this is black on black, so you have to have good eyes to see it. So okay, and so on and on. So yeah, again we have this hinge, the end of the hinge. Let's grab a new hinge and just stick it right on the next one. Just go to check if I'm straight. And if I am satisfied, I can burnish my glue on that paper. Okay, so on and on and on. So I have 10 pages. So I'm just going to add them one by one till I am at the end. Just one more together. See if I'm straight. Place this one down, see if you are straight, and if you are, you can burnish it down. Okay. Hey everybody, I did, well, first put my ink pad away. I inked my edges with this Twist Ink vintage photo, yeah, and glued them all down. And I did not do on the back before. I think I will leave this so there is lots of space for photos, because and if I add some papers on it, plus the person who gets this put some photo on it, I think it's really too thick. So I will leave the back, but the front end I did already with my card, and I cut one card in pieces to cover up the insides. And I put some nice stickers on in the middle with some nice sentiment on. And okay, so far so good. Now let's flip this open and let's see what I want on here. I think I like a nice, I want something in here. So the first page is not only a waterfall. I want something in here too. So what can we do on here? Let's make a pocket and see what else can we do. So first I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Let's grab a piece of paper. And let's see how well, let's use it this way. Let's line this up at the bottom, and then I want definitely a 1-inch opening. I'm not going to measure that, I'm just going to eyeball 1 inch, about. It's no big deal if it's not perfectly. Okay, so let's make first on one side a flippity flop. Now we can measure the other side where the other hinge is going to be. That's how I make pockets. Really simple, and you can cut this with your cutting machine, but sometimes it's easier and quicker to do. Okay, let's burnish this down. Now I want to add a little opening on here, so why not use my envelope punch? I really like my envelope punch and I want to use it more often. So I'm going to cut my first piece at the 1 inch, so I'm lining my paper around that 1 inch and go flip it over, and I'm just going to make another piece at the 1 inch. Okay, so move this away. Now I'm going to cut this piece off, just using my ruler. Here we go. So now we have to choose which paper we want to choose for on top of here. Now I still have these ATC cards and they fit just perfectly, so why not use that? Oh yeah, I have to say this I can't skip it. I did mention Prima Marketing already in it, because I noticed they misprint some cards, and so yeah, that is not nice, but yeah, that can happen, of course. Here's also a little line, but this one is really a big line missing, and I just have to say it, because normally I really love all the note cards, the 4x6 and the 3x4, but this paper pad, this note cards, if I looked better into it on that craft fair I went, then I did not buy it, because I really do not want to spend so much money on something that is not printed perfectly. So yeah, normally they have more sentiment on, more like these kind of things with nice sentiment, nice borders, but with this one, yeah, I just have to say it, and I can't say because I bought it myself. I can't say, even here it's also a stripe in it, so yeah, that can happen, and perhaps I am the only one that has a miss piece, but even with this piece, yeah, perhaps it's just me, but I really feel that this piece is off. This is off picture. I believe not that this is mentioned to be like this, but it's just me, but they did better before. So I'm just going to say that because I bought it myself and I can. Okay, so that was just my opinion. Anyway, let's get back to our pocket. I think I want to keep this simple, so I'm going to use this one, and yeah, so now we need to cut exactly the same thing on here. Ooh. So what do we do then? How do we do that? Let's see. The first one we cut at 1 inch. Do we need then to cut it also? Well, let's try it out. I think we do. Just going to try it out. Ooh. Let's see if I am gluing this down. Well, I think it should be a little closer, so I have to open this. So I think not, that is, yeah, that I can still do that, but it's really hard to see, so I'm going to just eyeball it, and then I'm going to be a little less than that 1 inch, and then I think it's better. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so again I'm going to cut this piece off. Going to smooch the edges, but I'm not going to glue it down just yet. Okay, let's see if this fits. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, yeah, I like it. Okay, so that is the idea for this going to be right here on this spot. Now I will glue the black one down, but not the design paper. The black can be, if my little opening is not shut down. Don't forget the bottom. Okay. So I'm just gluing this down on the right spot. Close that pocket. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, now we have a nice big pocket. We can add some background piece. I'm just still going to use my ATC cards because it can. So they do not need to go all the way down. So I'm just going to measure right here. Oh, that is really a little spot. So I'm going to cut it. Here we go. Let's smooch it again. Only the edges. And let's glue this down. In that pocket on the right spot. Move it along a little where we want it. Here we go. Okay, so pocket is ready, and now we have to choose what do we want. I want still something on here, just because it can, just a little more. So what I want, let's first cut this and exactly the same height as the pocket. So I'm just going to line this up, cut it, making a fold line, see what we can do. That's one here, and we can make another one here too. Okay. Now what we do is measure the middle of this piece, and that is in my occasion 3. Now grab the first one, measure it, and cut it. Yep, and fold it, not fold it, glue it down. Perhaps we can use a nice edge to make it a little fancier. Okay. Now I forgot, and I still can, I forgot to cut just a little angle. I want only on the top, but let's cut them both. Okay. Let's glue it down on the right spot. Keep it straight. There we go. Okay, that's one. Now, let's say we are going to apply this right here. So, cut it down. Use your same corner punch. Cut it now earlier than after putting some glue on. Put some glue on. And now I'm just going to put this on here, not on, against the other page. Move to the bottom and place it on a right spot. There we go. So now this spot fits perfectly right against each other. And when you open this up, now we can use this to apply here. That's why I cut the corner, so that end is not be seeing too much. And now we still have a nice opening. So yeah, let's glue this down. And I love using two glues, one for the hinges and small pieces and one less expensive one for larger pieces of paper. I really love the combination of that. So it reduces my spending money on glue. But this one I got from Tammy. Anyway, okay, this is cool. I really like something on here. So yeah, you can, let's make this a nice piece to write on. And just going to use this one on here. Okay, let's cut this in half. I think I can. Yeah, let's cut it in half. See how it goes. I just realized I'm still using only the journaling cards instead of the papers. Oh my gosh, that's just me. Okay, we can cut this down. And then I have make the corner just a little larger, and then this will fit perfectly. Alright, this goes well. This down. You can use equal, you can use both sides of course, but I really like a lighter one if you want to make it as a journal spot, but you can do whatever you please too. Okay, again the corner punch. Let's distress the edges. And I could use black, because black will fit also very, very nice, but I just like using the brown one. Because, we already use black paper, but you can choose either way. You can use black or brown cardstock. It's all up to you. Okay, so let's apply this in here. Okay, so then this closes down. Here we can put some nice tags in. And then let's see what we are going to do on top. And what about the closure? Can I use this little closure? I really like it. So let's see what I got. Let's first find a nice piece. I think I'm going to use another piece of here. But I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, I was seeing what I wanted to use as a closure, and I really wanted to use that button, but of course a button is too thick, so I cut out the back, the little round that's in the back of a button, and then I glued it on some paper and I sew it in on the paper first. Of course the paper wound, I sew it in with a needle and thread, and then I glued on the button. So I am so excited to see if this is totally working. So I'm just going to apply this piece, and I'm really excited how this turns out. So this is the left piece, and I'm just going to add this on the right spot. So this is really try out. I just wanted to see if this is totally working. Okay, so that is for the left side, and then on this side I just grabbed a piece of elastic, and you can add any kind of thread, of course, just using the littlest moon charm, and the stopper on the back I used a squeezed little eyelet, which I'm now going to secure that. So that is why my thread is not going to pull out. And then on the top you have 2 threads, of course, and that I did my my charm on, and now see how it goes. Well, I really like to add the charm, but if you don't add the charm then you have 2 threads, because yeah, perhaps that is better, but I just wanted to add something. But I think this really works well. But anyway, it was just a tryout, and I'm just going to use my stuff and see how it goes. So yeah, I really like how this turns out, and I really hope that it stays where it's supposed to be staying, because I cut the other part away from the elastic. So yeah, it's just a tryout. See how it goes. You are on a journey with me, so oh, fingers crossed if this is totally working. So I'm just adding, let the glue dry, especially here on these little bulkiness. Let it dry. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now this is done, and yeah, you can wrap around here, and then this closed. Okay, I like it. Yep, I like it. It's pure and simple. We can cut this a little shorter, or perhaps add something. Well, I don't think so, because it's really going to be bulky. I don't think that this is fitting. Let's see if, no, I don't think so. This is really too thick. But anyway, it's just an idea, but I don't think that's too bulky. So I'm just going to cut this shorter. Yeah, I think I like it. Okay, what do you think? something else. It's something else than two rounds cut out with any nice chomper punch. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. I like it. Okay, so let's put this all back. And of course this is a little bulky, but we have that space. That's for me that's no trouble at all. So we can add these up, and then we have this window thing, nice to write on. Pockets where I can still add something. Not have right now, and then this closes all up. Yep, cool. I like it. Yeah, it's bulky, but I like it. Okay, next thing what I really like this to close, of course. And I think I like to make a big closure. So to cover up all this. So why not? So let's grab a piece of paper and see how it goes. Okay, so what I like to do is cut a piece of paper that is exactly the same size. Let's cut it. And make a flippity flop. And let's see how this goes. Now, let's see. I want this to be closed, but I think we need a little expandable piece so it's nicer. So let's say we did score this at a 1/2 inch. So what do we need? I think just one will do. Let's start with 1/8. Nothing more. It can be if you really like to use more embellishments or so, then you can use it a little more expandable, but I'm just going for the 1/8. I think that's good. But let's fix it and let's see. Okay, let's score this nice. It's always a little tricky when you do the gossips. Okay, I think 1/8 is perfect. So, but let's see. So we are going to place this underneath this page, and then what do you think? So I'm just going with my head all the way to the left. Oh. I can't decide yet. Let's see how it goes if I make a 1/4. Let's see what happens. And then it's totally up to you, but let's see what I prefer using. Just a nice try. So now I made a 1/4 expandable. Going to apply this again. Oh, yeah, do we need that? Oh gosh. I think I do. Yeah, I really think I do. So I'm going for the 1/4 just to make sure, because of course we are going to apply later on pictures on here, and the person who gets this really wants nothing too tight on this. So yeah, I'm going to apply the 1/4 expandable extra opening than the 1/8, but that's totally up to you, but I'm going to use that. So I'm going to use 2 because this one is not overlapping each other. So let's say the first one we can cut it. I want to make it looks like a nice big envelope. So what do you think if I do use this and then a little shorter? What do we say? Yeah, let's. I'm just going to cut it right here, not making it too wide. Alright, so that is, well, I totally wasted perfect good size page, but let's see. Yeah, now this is, it could be working, but no, I don't want to. I want to cut a new one. Yay! Okay, so let's cut. No, I don't. No, I don't need to go all the way. Oh my gosh, girl, cut this paper. Oh yeah. I have plenty of paper, so don't worry. Okay, again we are going to score at a 1/2 inch and then at 1/4 more. If that makes sense to you. I'm terrible in the inches measurements, but there we go. Alrighty. That's good. So now we can choose. We're going to apply this on the bottom right here, and now we can choose how wide I want this to go, because this one is going to be, yeah, how wide do we want this? I think does not need to go all the way. What do you think? Well, just to make sure, I'm just going to cut it and leave it a 1 inch about to be open. Just see how that goes. So this goes underneath here, and then we have a nice big place. And then this is for the topper, and I think, yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do that. Shall I place? Yeah, let's put this on. First I'm going to cut a nice corner. I always like that, especially for these kind of closures. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to apply this on here, of course. So let's do it this way. Let's apply some glue and just place it and place where it should be. Check if you are straight, and then you can burnish it down. that's one. Oh, it almost looked like another waterfall. Then we go to the bottom and we're doing exactly the same thing on the bottom. Place some glue on. See if you were straight. Over, burnish your glue, and that's that. Okay, then we have a nice expandable closed waterfall page. Yeah, good. So that's that. So yeah, lots and lots of place to decorate this, and we still can make this whatever you like. You can make this as a photo collage or just putting some papers on. So you can do still whatever you're going to like. Just using my leftovers to put away for making cards. And that's that. I think I want to make the closure with 2 strings. I think I always like that. Okay, so yeah, let's grab me some design paper and then I'll come back to you and glue it all on. Let's see how far I get. Yeah, so this is the top, what you see when you open the album. And then I made this closure. I put some beads and charm on the end of this elastic closure. Covered it up with these papers. I used my journaling card. I really love this one to really make the page personal. Then of course you lift this up, and then this of course goes down, and then on the bottom of this pocket, and I really don't know if that matches with the waterfall, but I will see that. I just could not resist making a nice pocket. Oh, and I'm totally out of frame. I made a nice pocket, used a Martha's Tour die, and yeah, cut out some nice butterfly little tags from the collection and made a booklet out of it. So I really hope that it matched everywhere, everything. And then yeah, and then the waterfall like I showed you before. Nicely flippable, and then on the bottom we have this closure. It's opened up so you can write something down here, and I made 3 little tags from the collection so you can tuck that right in here. So that is that for the waterfall. So what do you think? So let's see now where I'm going to put this in the letterbox. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, I think this is really already going too thick. Only I make it 1 page. Well, normally you can make that, of course, and still work. But I don't know, what do you think? I really don't know. At least I'm going to cut off these things. I don't think that I'm going to use this letterbox for this project. Perhaps in a later stage I'm going to use it, but for now I don't think so. I don't know. I'm really going to see what other pages I want to add in this project, but I already have so much already, but you never know with me, of course. Perhaps I'm still going to use it. You never know with me. Still in the thinking process. I'm still thinking. I want to make this work. So yeah, I think, well, we still have 2/3 left, so it's still possible. It's still possible. Okay. I'm just going to make another page and see how it goes. Yep. Let's do that.